Good morning. This is Dave Johnston with Day Trade the Markets. We're looking at a chart of the gold. This is the December gold contract. I've been filled a few minutes ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to start the recording when we did get filled. But the idea on this trade is that we had, if you've been following some of the live trades that we have had in the gold lately, we're looking for a dip down as low as 1300. You can see here today it got down to about 1305, just a little bit lower than the dip that we had yesterday. Then some good buying came in here, pulled back a little bit, good buying in here, pulled back a little bit, good buying in here, pulled back a bit, made a new high. And then this pullback was interesting because these are the first aggressive selling bars that we have had since very early in the day. Here's a magenta bar down here, which is aggressive selling, and then the red bar is aggressive selling. So I'd put an order in as soon as that red bar had formed, testing the support area here. As soon as its high got taken out, we got filled on that. So we're long from 1315.70. Then we're really looking for a test up towards the high of today. And so the first thing I need to do really is make sure I got my protective stop in here. So I'm going to put one down and just below that last dip. But the other thing too is I like to, generally speaking, go ahead and exit half of the position at a reasonable area where I think the market is likely to sort of find the next barrier, if you will. Now we've got a green bar, as you can see, on the high of the day, and the low of that bar here is at 1317.40. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sell two of these contracts just a little bit below that. We're long from 1315.70. So I think the low of that again is at 1370.40. I should probably bring it down about 3 ticks to 1710. So I'm going to put it right in there at 1710. Oops. Let's go try that again. Okay, sell 2 at 1317.10. Okay, so that'll be our first objective. That's about 10, what's that, 14 ticks. So that's $140 per contract. So we'll just leave that in for now and go ahead and put the recording on pause just so the recording itself doesn't get too long. And we'll pick it up as the market dictates. So I'll just go ahead and pause the recording right now. Okay, just resuming the recording. We just got filled just a moment ago right here, so I'm just going to mark that in with this blue marker right here. So now we're just long 2 contracts, so I'm going to reduce this number of contracts down here to 2 because we only have 2 left. We started with 4. And I'm also going to bring this stop up to break even. So let me just expand this chart a little bit more so we can see a little bit better detail here now that we're doing this. You can see this last dip that we had was right to here. And the price on that is, the low there is 1316.10. Usually put the stop 3 ticks on the other side, so I'll do that. Put the stop there at 18. So basically a break even now for the final 2 contracts on this gold trade. So and I'm going to reduce, or let's see, I think I'll go ahead and put another order in to sell one up near the top here today. At 18, oops, sell one at 1318.40. So I'm going to try and sell one up there. And obviously this stop is no longer in effect, so I'll bring this marker up and just make a note there as to the second objective that we've got here on this gold trade. So that's where we stand on the gold right now. I'll go ahead and pause the recording to keep it short and pick it up as the market dictates. Just resuming the recording here, you can see the market had just rallied up to here, which is at 1318.20, just a couple of ticks from our objective. So I think what I will do is just move up the stop here a little bit. I'm going to just bring it up. You can see we had that last dip was right here at 1316.70. The previous one down here at 1316.50. So I'm going to just put it a tick below there at 1316.40. Not much of a change. Just lock in a little bit more. So anyway, just want to bring you up to date on that adjustment, and we'll continue to let the trade unfold. So I will once again go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording there. Well, that didn't take long. That got filled right after that right here. So, um, at any rate, we were still able to make it was 7 ticks on the final two. So that's a total of 14 there, and we had made on the first two we had made another 14. So that's 14 times 3. What's that? 30, 42. So 42 ticks on that trade with the 4 contracts, and that's $10 a tick. So anyway, it's too bad it didn't continue on there, and also that it just came within a couple of ticks of filling us on our second objective here. But just the same, successful trade. I want to cancel that, obviously. So anyway, that's it for this trade. Live trade in the gold on what's today? Today is Thursday, September the 1st, 2016. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.